Hello, everyone. It's good to be here. Thank you for coming in and sharing your energy for the open heart and the light you bring. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is a different one. It is one that I wrote. A lot of times when I write, I channel the information. Um, and I feel like this was one of those moments. I wrote it a couple weeks ago, actually. I believe it was a couple weeks ago now. But I've really wanted to take the time to go through and allow it to resonate within myself before I shared it here. Um, so I will begin. In the quiet spaces between breaths, I find the pulse of life, steady, unwavering, and infinite. It whispers to me in the language of the elements, reminding me that I am woven into the fabric of existence. The earth cradles my fears, gently transforming them into fertile soil. The wind carries my prayers to the ether, scattering seeds of intention across realms unseen. Water flows through me, cleansing and renewing, while the fire within burns away doubt, igniting my essence. I stand as both witness and participant in this sacred dance of creation. My heartbeat syncs with the rhythm of the cosmos, and my soul hums with the resonance of belonging. Each moment is a declaration of my commitment to live authentically, to honor the journey that brought me to this threshold and the infinite paths that stretch before me. I reach out to the unseen, to the guides who walk alongside me, their presence a gentle reminder that I am never alone. I am held by the universe, by the intricate weave of love and wisdom that surrounds and fills me. With each inhale, I draw strength from this connection, and with each exhale, I offer gratitude for the gift of being. Through the veil of transformation, I anchor myself in purpose. I dare to look inward, to confront the truths that emerge in the stillness, to embrace my shadow as teachers. In this alchemy, I find power not in conquest, but in compassion. My journey is one of integration, of reclaiming all the fragments of myself and bringing them into harmony. As I step forward, I carry the essence of the sacred within me, knowing that I am both creator and creation, both question and answer. My path unfolds luminous and unknown, yet deeply familiar. I walk it with trust, with courage, and with an open heart, ready to receive the blessings that await. My voice carries codes of remembrance rippling through all lifetimes, timelines, realms, and dimensions, weaving transformation across the veil. In the quiet sanctuary of self-awareness, I open my heart to the infinite possibilities that arise when I align with my truth. Each breath becomes a symphony, a delicate interplay between surrender and resolve. I invite the elements to guide me further, to sculpt me into a vessel of authenticity and grace. The earth teaches me resilience, whispering ancient secrets of renewal beneath my feet. The wind reminds me of freedom, urging me to release what no longer serves and embrace what sets my spirit alight. Water flows through my veins like liquid wisdom, carrying messages of adaptability and trust. Fire, primal and illuminating, fuels my purpose of blazing a trail forward through the shadows of uncertainty. I weave the threads of my existence into a tapestry of courage and connection, knowing that every fiber contributes to the whole. Vulnerability becomes my strength, and in this openness, I find liberation. I am guided not by fear, but by an unyielding faith in the sacred dance of life. The path ahead glimmers with the unknown, yet I am anchored in the knowing that I am enough. My steps, deliberate and full of intention, echo with the resonance of countless lives lived and lessons learned. I rise to meet the future, not as a solitary wanderer, but as a co-creator of the beauty that lies ahead. The universe responds to my voice, reverberating through the vastness of possibility, weaving threads of intention and transformation into the fabric of reality. I am here, awake and alive, ready to embrace the next chapter with arms wide open and a heart ablaze. And so it is. And the reason that I'm reading this is because I feel a collective voice reverberating throughout my heart, my chest, my body. It is something I can't quite put my finger on. But what it says to me is that there are many who feel just like this, or who have stepped into this place of empowerment, soul remembrance, right? A place where we don't just see beyond the veil, right? I had a message come to me, it was after I wrote this. And a lot of times I'll tell my husband, hey, text me this, because I'm getting it while I'm laying there and I don't want to break the communication. And sometimes it's just the matter of a couple of sentences. But I feel like there's someone out here, maybe a collective, maybe one, I don't know, maybe no one, um, that needs to hear this also. And the message was, you are behind the veil now. You are behind the veil. You are on the other side of the veil that many do not see through. But you're not alone. You're not alone. It feels like a collective who is, how can I say this? Okay. It's the bubble analogy, right? For someone living inside a bubble, it is difficult for them to see the whole picture. But for someone outside the bubble looking in, right, like a globe, they can see everything above, below, around. And sometimes for the person standing outside the bubble looking in, I feel like it can be difficult, right? And communicating what you see. My God, maybe this is me. um, it can be difficult communicating what you see to the person who is inside the bubble because they can only see what is right in front of them, right? I hope I'm making sense. Um, but regardless of that, I feel that's part of the message when Spirit said you are behind the veil now. So not only will there be some who perhaps cannot see your perspective, though they can feel it. They feel the vibration that you carry, the knowing, right? And this writing, in many ways, is a sort of affirmation, a sort of declaration, right? A knowing that comes through that says, I am here. I am awake. I am alive. I have walked the walk through the veil. I see the energy, the different shades, the vibrations, the frequencies, the colors before they come into form. And it's like this is an affirmation of that walk, those lessons learned. It is an acknowledgement of the work that we have done to get to this point, to this place. And I don't know how many that listen to these have heard about the shift, right? The shift in energy, the shift in timeline, right? That time isn't just some linear construct. It stretches throughout realms and dimensions. We have multiple timelines. Some lead us down karmic roads, right? And some lead us down a more dharmic road. And neither are right or wrong, one versus the other, better or worse. And those that I'm speaking to here today recognize that it is a place where we hold no judgment based on the way things appear, right? We see the weaving of the energies. We see the possibilities, multitudes of them. and we weave our own light with the intention of helping humanity in service of the highest good, the greater good of all. I don't know. I hope this made sense today. I really don't know exactly where to go from here, but I can say that I feel that this is a welcome to a new day, a new age, a new timeline, a new journey that we are being invited into, right? One that asks us, I would say, to step behind the veil, but I feel like we have already done that. Perhaps in our awakening, we slip through that veil, through the things that we hear, see, feel, taste, touch, and smell. And even if for a moment we recognized the energy, we recognized the oneness of it all. Even if for a moment we recognized our role in this great transformation. And we're being invited again to say, I am here. I am awake. I am alive. I am ready to embrace the next chapter with arms wide open and a heart ablaze. Let's see if Spirit has another little message here before I go. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. I really don't know how how it will be perceived. But I feel like someone else needed this message, because I know there are times when we communicate that it can feel like we're speaking an entirely different language. And that language can often be misunderstood or misinterpreted, right? But it's not about the words. Spirit is letting us know that there is a vibration, there is a resonance, a message beneath the words. So I have two cards here. One is the dragonfly. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. A lot of people think that seeing beyond the veil is some great way of knowing all, right? And then you get behind the veil and you realize you know nothing. um, no, it's not knowing nothing. It's just knowing these manifestations, where they begin, the energies that create them. Another one is it's like a dandelion that has, dried when you blow it and make a wish. It says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And I just realized that goes very well with what I was just saying. That you come to this place where it's like We work on ourselves. We go within, right? We ask, is this me? If it is, then what do I need to know? How do I break free of the confines that I feel I am in? Right? How do I remove that which is blocking and hindering and binding me from reaching my highest good? We begin to ask these questions. It becomes a very personal journey. And that's really what tarot has been for me. I didn't pick up tarot because I wanted to know the future. I picked up tarot because I felt like I had been buried in a world of beliefs and projections and rules and regulations. I wanted to know the true me, not the me that the world had always told me I was and was supposed to be. Hmm. It's been interesting, to say the least, to step beyond what is seen into what is unseen. It takes courage and bravery, strength, resilience, perseverance to meet one shadow and embrace it with love, with compassion. And for those who are on this journey, you have my deepest gratitude. I honor you. I honor your path. I honor the light that you bring. And I honor the shadow that helps you see the light within. And I, for one, am intrigued and excited to see what this next chapter brings. Who knows? Right? Who knows? There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Another card just fell out that says obstacles are detours in the right direction. It's like that saying that rejection is often your protection, right? Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't take every obstacle as a personal punishment. Know that you are being guided in the right direction. There's a lot of growth coming ahead. A lot of growth. I can feel it. Oh, wow. The bottom of the deck, I'm just flipping this over now. It says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Be positive. Stay positive. Bring in joy as much as you can. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment. You deserve it. Anyway, I'm not going to keep it any longer. I'm not going to go on anymore. I feel like I've said enough. I love you all. I thank you for being here. For those interested, we have what I feel is a sacred space over on Discord called the White Phoenix Odyssey. Um, you're welcome to join. And if you have any questions, I will drop my email in the description box below, and you can feel free to message me there. Anyway, I love you, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.